find some space. Find some space. Just going to sink the hips.
Okay, we're off.
And we're off. We're off. Is it? Can anyone remember if the choir's coming this week?
The choir aren't coming until after Easter, I think.
After Easter, is it? Oh, good. Okay.
We don't have to hurry then, do we?
We don't have to hurry. That's
No,
fine.
we'd be
So
slow
just-
as we like.
But the man who told me that is not here to verify it.
The man who told it, yeah, Peter's not here, so maybe
Well, they did a big concert last week, didn't
they did the concert. Yeah, that's right.
they?
Yeah, I just got
to see
chairs out.
Where was that?
Here,
Oh, right.
it was on David Moore's. Are you on David Moore's list?
No, I'm not.
It's David Moore, you find out everything.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, does he know everything?
Yeah, he's the man who just tells the village everything.
That's brilliant. It's useful having one of those, isn't it? But know everything that's happening.
Luckily, he just tells them by email rather than actually knocking on their door.
Yeah,
If
just
he-
email.
Yeah, it's a good job emails exist then, isn't it? Otherwise,
What did we do?
what did we do before?
he just didn't know.
Blissful ignorance, wasn't it? Or
Just ignorance.
ignorance, yeah. Yeah. So just to let you know, the Tai Chi and Tea session, which up until the end of May is at Swaffham Prior Village Hall, in June we'll be moving to here because we've got the bigger kitchen in reach. So I thought, oh, let's just move it to the next village along. And that will be on Mondays at 10:30, and it's the same syllabus, it's Chen style. And we stop halfway through for a tea break, if anyone fancies that. I'm not putting it up in price, even though the hall is slightly more here, but I just think it's worth it for the larger kitchen.
So in this hall?
In this hall on a Monday morning at 10:30. 10:30 till 12, Tai Chi and tea. So we stop at halfway for a tea break.
Do you have biscuit in?
There is a biscuit tin, yes. We have biscuits, we have tea, there's hot chocolate, there's coffee, there's, you know, I'm trying to, one, get a few more people coming in, and two, it's got a bit noisy at Swaffham because of all the works and digging up and things, so I'm not sure. It's for the heating,
I think
isn't it?
it's an heating system.
Oh,
I had to do lectures last week.
it's the only village in the country.
It's an experimental
Have
heating
they
system.
actually got that heating system
Something
to
like
their
that.
houses?
Yeah, something going.
Oh, that's it.
Well, it should help
There's
reduce
people who
everybody's
did the
bills,
first
isn't
wave.
it? Yeah, it's the first wave, but and I just thought, well, let's see if I move it, maybe we'll attract some more people.
So long as those you've already got don't mind coming.
No, I asked all of them, and they were very happy with it. And I said, now, do you want it at the same time, or do you want it slightly later or slightly earlier? And they said, we'd like it at the same time, please. So it's still 10:30 till 12, and we're still having tea, and everything's fine. It's just
And how many of them were there?
there's not that many. There's sort of maybe 4 or 5, so there's not that many. So I could do with a few more, really.
6.
And 6. Oh, great.
You're going to bring some more in? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if it's fine, because if I get an extra 1 or 2, it will definitely more than make up for the hall hire. And I just, when I was looking in the kitchen, and I'm thinking of that kitchen compared to the one at Swaffham Prior, I prefer that one actually. It's much more, there's more room in it.
and you don't have to rely on that for a repeat.
And you don't have to rely on the water heater. You've got these lovely kettles that both work. There's like 3 kettles.
Oh, the one that
Wonderful.
every time I go to WI, someone's cursing the water heater.
Yeah, because you have to use that teeny tiny kettle, and if there's more than 5 of you, you have to boil it again.
Well,
you know,
no,
most of
that's
the
the
thing-
machine.
Yeah.
It's the water
The
machine.
water machine, yeah.
Oh,
So Brenda, you need to do WI here.
Yeah, why don't you all move to here?
because 90% of them live in Swaffham Prior or Swaffham Ballgate.
Oh, but do they most of them walk over then?
They walk.
Oh, it'd be a bit tricky walking to reach at late
Yeah,
at
it
night,
would
wouldn't it?
if you're, and I'm about the youngest.
Yeah. And then we're going to bounce. Yeah, because I've been having issues with the other thing is the door.
The
thing.
door lock.
Yeah, that's still not right.
Yes.
And then there was the key code thing, that
Yeah.
was sticky for a few weeks. And then they've also got a giant cobweb as well, that's getting bigger and bigger, this giant cobweb.
Well, I hadn't noticed that.
It's right up at the ceiling, the giant cobweb, and they, when Mike was running it, he had this ginormous stick thing with a fluffy thing, a telescopic fluffy thing that you use, and they've not sorted that out. And
No.
and also, lovely kitchen, so, you know, it's...
I forgot to go to WI in March.
I'll have to think about it and work myself out.
Yeah, I mean, there's no, because it's Monday. Well, see, I mean, you don't have to come for the full hour and a half. You could just come for till the tea break and then leave and just pay a £5. And
I don't normally do a lot on a Monday.
yeah, but you know, there's a reason. It's nice to not do much on a Monday, isn't it? So you know, just give it a go, and if it's
So how much is it for the whole thing?
it's £8 for the hour and a half, just because of the hall hire. Then
Yeah.
if I just charge the £5, it means I'd maybe get some petrol money,
Yeah.
but I won't get an actual wage. So because it's an hour and a half that I'm hiring the hall for, and it means more money for here, which is good because then you know. Fantastic. And we just go to the loosen. That's it. Relax the shoulders. Chin tucked in. Marvellous. So even in the chair, I've got a big red chair. Try the red one. You've still got the bounce. You can still bounce. I'll just show you that. That's it. Yeah, we're missing 3 Zoomies. So Amy can't come, Steve can't come, and Rosalind can't come. So it's just Louise holding up the Zoom fort. So well done.
I tried to persuade my grandson to come with me today,
Yeah.
but he decided that he got enough exercise
And
playing
take off.
basketball.
You should ask him.
Ooh.
He's only a gentle
You should ask
26
your
year old.
auntie to come.
He'd have had a wonderful time here.
I told him, but
I'm guessing.
And change, one in front, one behind. We're just going to really relax. So we're going to have a look at all the silk ribbon today. And we were looking at step back and circle arms, I seem to remember last week. So we shall do that again, because that had lots of potential, didn't it?
Potential for what? Exactly.
Improving. So getting it almost perfect. I mean, we were still almost perfect anyway, but we could get it almost perfecter.
That's a lovely word.
Almost perfect. Fantastic. Very great. Now, when I done my teacher training, they gave us specific training on constructive criticism or
constructive encouragement.
Constructive encouragement or constructive, I don't know, fake praise or something. I've got no idea, but anyway.
Is it still praise?
Backhanded
sandwich?
compliments.
You say something
They
else.
still do it in a sandwich, but the thing is, you know they're doing a thing and it doesn't work. You know, they go, well, that was good. This needs improvement, or they go, well, this needs re-looking at again, and then that was good as well. And you just think, it doesn't work.
You
So
say
just
it's good when you've got your back to us.
yeah.
She's
No, it's just that
That's his average.
it's just that I've been there as well, so more than, you know, it's like last Wednesday night class, I was getting something wrong for the entire class. It was great. It's like mostly with the hip sinking, which is the first thing you learn in your very first class, sinking your hips. And you'd think that 30 years later we'd be able to do it, but apparently not. So it's fine.
You had a busy day.
Yeah. Well, it's a bit like my friend Andrew Heckert, friend and colleague and mentor. And he goes, I've been trying to relax my shoulders since 1971. So it's really fun. 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's just something you consistently work at. I mean, I kind of think of Tai Chi as more like cleaning your teeth.
Regularly.
If you don't clean your teeth, if you just clean your teeth once a week, that ain't going to cut it, is it? You have to clean them every day. And Tai Chi, just like clean more than once a day, Tai Chi, like cleaning your teeth, you have to do it 2 or 3 times a day. And then Tai Chi, yeah. I'm not saying for a very long time. You can do a couple of sessions. You know, you can do a session in the morning for 10 minutes, and you do a little bit lunchtime, a little bit in the evening before bedtime. I kind of, yeah, I treat it
I
like...
wait until I do the washing up and then I bend my knees.
Yeah, that's fine, or when you
And
do the
that's
washing
it.
up, that's fine.
Twice a day.
But it's something that you're sort of consistently working on, really. Wobbling.
No instructions. Pay attention. What if I close my eyes for us?
You'll have blinked and missed it.
Yeah.
So this is the one I learnt from Eva, and I really like it. It's wonderful. Shall we do that impossible one? Because I'll be curious to see if it works in the chair. I'm going to try it out in the chair. Okay, shake out. Let's see if this works in the chair. I'm just out of curiosity. So let's see. So it starts there, then it goes vertical, and then horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. You have to sort of... Oh, it does work in the chair if you squidge your legs. That's a technical term.
If they're in class, then they're going to switch.
Wow, that's amazing. Windmills. So that's in a chair. Well, that's going to be fun for you, isn't it? Excellent. So, in a knot chair, goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I've been resurrecting this one this week.
Must.
4.
Yeah. 1. You've got 3 who have been used.
4.
We've got hands on our hips.
And then you can go in the other direction.
Can we start at the top? Slowly.
1. This is slow.
So it's your right hand. Where's your right hand?
4. 1, 2. Oh, you squidge your legs a bit with this one as well. 3, 4. 1. Vertical. 2. Horizontal.
Yeah, but then you've got to do
Vertical. Horizontal.
can do that.
Vertical. Horizontal. Vertical. Horizontal. Good effort, everyone. That's great. Right. Have a look from the back. Yes, but you were watching intently. So from the back. So you need to distinguish between horizontal and vertical,
Alright.
horizontal, vertical. We can do that.
I could do that.
Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical.
But put them together.
Horizontal, I know, and then what we've got is we've got horizontal and vertical with some comedy changes of direction in the middle.
That's the.
There we are. So, right. And it's even more tricky in a chair, so you're doing brilliant on Zoom. And it's just treat it as something fun and an experiment to see if we can do it or not. And don't worry if it's a bit like if you're cooking this slightly, you know, and then you end up with a big mess. Exactly, yeah. Actually, that's easier than this, you know. Patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time, that's a breeze compared to this. So look, watch, just watch, and don't join in yet, just watch. Horizontal, turn to the corner, vertical. Turn to the side, horizontal. Turn to the corner, vertical. Turn to the front, horizontal. Turn to the corner, vertical. Turn to the side, horizontal. So you see my arms are horizontal, turn to the corner, vertical. So you're either facing the front, you're facing the corner, or you're facing the side, and that's when your legs sort of have to do especially in a chair, you just have to wing it. You have to really rub on it, because there's less, you know, because we've got, and also got the chair in the way, so you might have to adapt it. But you kind of do that, and then that bit happens. If you had one with at the back, that's easier. And also with no legs, but then you wouldn't be able to sit down. So, and then corner, front, corner, side, corner, front. Yeah. See, so it's quite, you just need to know when you're facing the front, your arms are horizontal. When you're facing the corner, your arms are vertical. When you're facing the side, your arms are horizontal.
That's the bit.
That's the bit, yeah. Right, with that explanation, let's give it a bash. So we'll just, let's go in that direction. So we go horizontal, let's go vertical to the corner. Now turn to the side, get your body right, now make your arms horizontal. Now turn to the corner, now make your arms vertical. Now turn to the front, now make your arms horizontal. Now turn to the corner, now make your arms vertical. Now turn to the side, horizontal. Turn to the corner, vertical. Turn to the front, horizontal. Turn to the corner, vertical. Turn to the side, horizontal. Vertical to the corner, horizontal. Vertical, horizontal. And then you just kind of speed it up. And then when you get really good at this, your arms will be able to whiz round like a windmill in a very fast breeze. I haven't quite got to the windmill section. I can do it in slow motion like this. And you're... And then you can go in the other direction.
You're doing it right.
Yeah,
My brain is
Yeah,
when that
yeah.
process
It's
is
really
going.
good for the brain, isn't it? Okay, put your brains down and put your arms down. Yeah. We'll keep that one. We'll revisit that every now and then. We won't do it every week because it's quite hard on it. But if you do it really fast, the person I learned it off, Master Zedong, he on the interweb, he does it, and it looks it's sort of really it's at least as fast as that the way he does it. But he's doing it like, you know, I haven't quite got it yet, and it's
It's the changing of direction.
It's the changing of direction, it's really, but if you do it really, really slow, and go,
That's the bit.
her, at that speed or slower, then it will start clipping in. And then what I'm finding, as I can do it faster, then I start thinking about it, and then it all goes to pot. So that's as far as I've got, because I've only recently been doing this exercise, and it was so fiendish. I thought, oh, I must give this a bash, and then I thought, oh, I must share. I don't want to be doing this exercise all on my own. I need some company. So, yeah, let's go back to that one. But it does lots of good things for the shoulder, it does lots of good things for the brain, and it does lots of good things for the back. So it's worth persevering with. And also in a chair it will do really useful things for the hips, just because you're having to really kind of move more than normal. Great. Okay. Any questions? No. Okay. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do some of this stuff. So actually, I got too many chairs out, didn't I? Because we. That's good. So if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chairs, then that should be enough. That's worth knowing. So yeah, I'll do a little poster for the June landing here. Be great.
If you give us one, I'll put one on the bus shelter.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I did put one in the bus shelter before, but it seems to have... I'll get some more. They're very good at that Histon printers. They're very good there. I'll wait till May and put up new.
Do you know about Burwell print as well? They're pretty reasonable.
Yeah? Okay.
And they're owned for people with
With learning differences, yes. And then open. I did look into it. I think because I work in Histon, it's easier for me to I'm only in Burwell once a week, whereas I'm in Histon 2 or 3 times, so I tend to use them. But yeah. wider stance. And we're just going to practice transferring the weight. Transferring the weight. So again, in the chair when you're doing it's much more subtle than what we're doing. Okay, now this time, transfer the weight, turn the waist. And we're looking, got the chin tucked in, we're looking, transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight, turn the waist. Transfer the weight. That's it. Very good. Okay, have a little shake out because this does work one's legs. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do silk reeling number 1 on one side for a bit, and then number 1 on the other side for a bit, and then we're going to do silk reeling number 2, and then we're going to do 1 and 2 combined, and then we're going to have a look at this one again after, once we've just got, we'll just get into silk reeling, rather than do the more complicated things straight off, we'll do the easier stuff first. I think that's, and if that's too wide, have a slightly smaller horse. So you can have a smaller horse and it still works just as well. So we just do the silk reeling. So there is a tutorial, a silk reeling tutorial that Mike's done. And I'm not sure if he's put it up on the Grey Heron website or not. So I'm going to go a bit bigger. But you don't have to, you can, you know. And then the other side. One more time. Okay, number 2, you start here, you turn your waist, you raise the palm up, you transfer the weight, you turn your waist, the hand comes down, you relax your shoulders, you want your shoulders down, you transfer the weight, you turn the waist, transfer the weight, turn the waist, transfer the weight. Keep breathing some more. Marvellous. And we'll try that with the other arm. So we'll just set it up. You just turn the waist palm forward, transfer the weight palm up, turn the waist palm down, transfer the weight, turn the waist, transfer the weight, turn the waist, transfer the weight. Keep breathing. Did you make Tuesday's class forever this week?
No.
Just
Oh, yeah, make Tuesdays.
you made Tuesdays, okay?
Didn't make this morning.
No, I made this morning, but I couldn't make Tuesday. I was still getting over the whole clock shock. And I missed her class on Sunday as well, because it's 9 till 10, her Qigong. I wanted to go to the Qigong. But the clocks hadn't all been changed, so I thought it was 9 o'clock, and it wasn't, it was 10 o'clock. I missed it. I was like, no! So there you go. Okay, have a little shake out. What we're going to do now is we're going to do both 1 and 2. Let me show you that sitting, and I'll also show you standing. I'll do it sitting first. So 1 and 2 together, like this. So you're still turning your waist. I'll show from the, there you are. So I'm in the first third of the chair, and I'm sinking my sitting bones down, and I'm throwing up. Yeah, my cello teacher was moaning at me. I wasn't sitting properly when I was doing it. You know, you've got. So that's that like that, and then from the diagonal view. And then in a standing position, it's down, across, and up. So it is. So look, you've got your hands level, level. Turning, hands change height. Now they're on, so it's like top shelf, middle shelf, top shelf, middle shelf, top shelf, middle shelf, top shelf, middle shelf. And go in the other direction, very good. Much better. Okay, so watch what's happening. Look, you're in the top shelf, both hands are at the same height. Both hands are at the same height, then you turn, both hands at the same height. Both hands at the same height. Both hands at the same height. And we're all breathing. Oh, that's it. So you want to sing. And use your body to move the arms. Use your body to move the arms. That's beautiful. Yeah, really nice. So the other thing that's happening is, if I come closer for the people watching later at home, so you can watch all these all over again on the YouTube channel. We've got 95 subscribers. We only need 5 more, and then we've got 100. That would be fantastic if you could. The Grey Heron Internal Arts YouTube channel, like and subscribe. So,
I'm one of the 55, you can't do it twice.
and then down, and then look at where the fingers are. My fingers are pointing away. My fingers point away. That's it. So they're pointing away from the direction that you're going in. Just something else to, oh, that scoops underneath, but away from the direction. So if you, there you go. That's just another little detail. Let's try it in the other direction. So at the top, the fingers are in the opposite direction to the where you're going. So it's like that, down, down that way, down that way. Same level, down. Breathing. So it is good, shake out. You know, if you can make the Tai Chi tea, we'll be doing a lot of this kind of stuff, and a little bit more what we do, because it's Monday morning, we're all still trying to wake up. We do a really nice, long, lovely, leisurely warm-up. I try and get organised so I've got the nice music going, and we just make it all as pleasurable as possible, and then we have a very nice tea break, and you know, it's very civilised. And in there it'll be even more civilised because they have saucers. I'm really looking forward to having the saucer, because you put your biscuit on the saucer, can't you? And you can, you know, and then, oh, lovely, you know.
I gave up drinking out of the saucer a long while ago.
Yeah, but you can put your biscuit in the saucer, can't you? You can put your biscuit in, don't you?
Have you worked out who's stealing the teaspoons and stuff?
Who's stealing the teaspoons? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
There's a notice in the kitchen saying...
There's been 167 teaspoons stolen.
No.
I don't know, it's all a bit...
I keep mine on a string in my handbag, so I've always got a teaspoon.
What a good idea!
It's a wooden
On a string?
It's a wooden
Okay.
handle one,
Yeah.
and I keep it on a string. It's brilliant.
I should get a teaspoon on a string, because then I can always got a teaspoon. Well, what a genius idea! I like you. You're very sensible.
Black tea, black coffee, no sugar.
No need for teaspoons. Yeah, or you can do that if you don't want no milk.
No problem.
No, if you don't want no milk. But anyway, so
on a train, you give them a yogurt and you've got a spoon on the string. Then eat the yogurt.
so I'm really excited. We'll
There's
have our
so
own.
many of Granny.
Oh, and we can. I think we've even got a shelf. We can put our the Tai Chi tea and refreshment shelf. Very, you know. Ooh.
Oh, with a big notice, like,
Don't
student flats.
I'll have to put a label on it. Tai Chi only. Or we'll be really slow at you.
Tai Chi is a martial art.
We'll be really peaceful at you and move slowly if you don't watch it. Yeah. So, okay, so now we've lulled ourselves into a false sense of security. I will demonstrate. Step back and circle arms. Oh yes. So we were almost perfect at it last week. We were fantastic. Just watch, don't join in yet. So we go like this. We like this. Oh, we've not done the silk reading yet. Hang on, I'll just show it to you and then we'll backtrack. I've skipped ahead, haven't I? That's fine. 3, 4, and then we do 5. And then we go like that. Go like that. Go like that. White crane spreads its wings. White crane. That's really nice. So for fun, actually, for fun, what we're going to do is we're going to do this one first. We come up. Oh, that's why I did that horrible arm exercise, to make this look really super easy. That was it. I knew I did that for some reason. Master Z Dogs exercise. And you actually physically touch your cheek and push and pull, and it's sort of like you're stretching out a tablecloth or something like that. And then okay, what I'm going to do is, for inspiration purposes, I'll pause the video and I'll do share screen so you can join in as well, and then we'll all gather round. And so we can go back. So for those of you that are watching this later on YouTube, we've just watched Grandmaster Chen do this bit in his lovely, beautiful white silk suit, and he did it. The video was much faster. I think they must have sped it up because that looked very fast to me. 3, 4, and 5. And then you go like that, and then you go like that, and then you step back with your right foot, and then you go to white crane spread its wings. So that's the bit that we were doing. But and then we were wondering if we bought a silk suit, a white silk suit, if we looked just as good as him. We could find out by giving it a bash, couldn't we? I'd be very happy with it
first.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very tempted to buy one of those sky blue silk suits.
Have you seen the group in Cambridge that meet in a big park, and there's about 30 of them and they all wear white? It's beautiful to watch.
No, I haven't. I've missed them.
It's at the park.
Is it with the Chinese instructor?
No.
There's an amazing Chinese instructor, John something. No, but that's his name, that's his Englishified name. It probably sounds like John in Chinese, but it's not, but he calls himself John something. And he's brilliant, he's fantastic, he can move, he looks amazing.
Where in Cambridge do they meet?
Yeah.
Well, the group I saw was a couple of years ago. You know, there's a secondary school, Co-op Roundabout.
Yeah. We'll do
next to
this one.
Sainsbury's, that Co-op Roundabout next to Sainsbury's. And then you go up as if you're travelling up to Rustap Road. Towards the station.
Yeah.
And there's a big park on the left-hand side opposite some really revolting looking flats.
Yeah.
Sorry, somebody lives there on the other thing.
There are some revolting buildings. There's some beautiful buildings in Cambridge, but there's some absolute horrible buildings in Cambridge. And you just think, what were they thinking? There's some really expensive ones down Fen Road or Water Lane. And they're like millions of pounds each, and they just look horrible. They look absolutely horrible. So
Red brick and glass.
there we are. That goes like that. And then we're just going to do the bit without the stepping. So this is what we did last week, and it was almost perfect, actually. Almost perfect. So we're making it even closer to perfection this week. So each week we get that bit closer to perfection. It's good, isn't it? So eventually you don't need to touch your cheek, you just brush past it. That's what Emma said. And then we just, missing. And it's got its own little rhythm. We won't do the fur ball exercise, we'll just stick with this one for now. Because I've still not got it. I'm going to have to ask Eva about that. Yeah, I'll turn round. Turn, palm. So fingers point back, fingers point forward, bring the hand to the side of the head, pull and push. Palms up, pull and push. Palms up. It's quite tricky, this bit. It is quite tricky, which is why I'm not in a particular hurry for us to learn it well as a group. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go from here. If you're in the chair, you'll just do the stepping without going backwards, but you can still join in with the stepping. And if everybody gets behind, That's it. So we're going to go from cat stance, left cat stance, and fist under elbow. Fist under elbow. And then we turn. Bring the hands to the side of the head. Step back. Spread out the arms. Transfer the weight. 1, 2. So he just lifts the toe. There's no turn like what you get in Yang style. There's no turn of the heel and the toe like what happens in Yang style. It just goes straight out and then you sink back. 4. And last one, 5. So I'm going the same direction as what Chen went. So we're on the right foot. Then you turn, hold the ball, go into right cat stance. I have to come forward a bit, otherwise I'm going to run out of camera shot. Then you turn, hold the wrist together, step back with the right foot, go into left cat stance, and white crane spreads its wings. White crane. Ooh! Oh, you look amazing. It's a. Hang on, can you just stay there? I'll pause the recording so you. Amazing. Weren't they good? Weren't they fantastic? Yeah, we're getting the thumbs up from Louise on Zoom. Thank you. I'll pay you later. Right, let's do that again. Let's do that again. So left cat stance. Remember, fist under elbow, and this is going to be even better, and then we'll do nice things afterwards. So here, well, it was all nice. So step back and circle arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you stay in the front foot, turn, hold the ball, step back with the right foot, go into left cat stance, white crane, spread its wings. Ooh, right, that was so close to almost perfection. I reckon we should just come round in the circle and quit while we're ahead, really. I don't think we can top that today, so let's that was amazing, brilliant. That was beautiful. Those white cranes were just, oh yeah, oh lovely. Really lovely.
More like egrets.
Egrets, well it would be, we're more like actually, yeah, a crane would be more here. It's more like a little egret, isn't it? Little egret, yeah. So, brilliant. It could be a grey heron, yeah, they're even bigger, so I reckon they're quite menacing. When you see the herons flying over, it's good.
Standing on one leg in the ditch.
Yeah. Yeah, the heron, because I went to see my nieces and I said, oh, where have all the frogs and the fish gone? Oh, the heron ate them.
They had mine as well.
Oh, the heron, oh dear, all gone.
All gone.
All gone. I'm like, oh. It went, oh look at those lovely humans.
Clean it out and start again.
Look at those, what those lovely humans have left me, all this lunch. Oh good. So, oh well. I mean,
I didn't realise how many herons there were on the River Cam.
oh yeah, there's loads.
Yes. If I get them in my ditch.
The problem was they couldn't get the fish from other places because the fish were really low, so they were going to ponds
Yeah.
where they weren't so low. I thought they left me one, but they had him as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you know.
Right,
I think he came back for seconds and thirds until there was nothing left.
Friends with the
so I've got to cover it different this next time.
Put a metal grid across it like a potato riddle, and then rigged up a net that was much
Flying
higher.
birds. So yeah, so for inspiration, we looked at Grandmaster Chen. His rather good, isn't he? But I wish they'd stopped changing that blooming background. I thought that if they could have just kept him where he actually was. I love the music. I thought the music was lovely. But I don't know why they did that. It's very silly. And then we'll do this one, just to kind of make sure we've covered all our silk green equation. So I've been told it's going to be warmer tomorrow, is that correct? Is anyone know?
Wetter.
I think it's warmer but wetter.
Warmer, but oh well. Bring your galoshes, you'll be fine. British summertime. It's been a bit rubbish so far. One more time, each side. Fantastic. And then we go. So yeah, that's Louise on Zoom, and we've got. Oh, can you yell your names out?
Pardon?
Yell your name out.
Joan.
Joan,
Brenda.
Trish.
Farah.
John.
Debbie.
John.
Right, there'll be a quiz at the end for you, Louise, so who's in your class with you? So we'll just do this and then we'll do triple heater. Okay, now triple heater, so we come up and down. It's fantastic, very good. I mean, it is nice, the evenings now being a bit lighter, that is quite good, but apart from that, I'm not sure. And one more time. Triple heater. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So the Wednesday class is the same syllabus as the Tai Chi and Tea class on the Monday. One more time. Okay, and then we are going to look super young today. Rub the hands together and polish the face, so I think smooth and youthful thoughts, baby. I mean, we've been learning a while together. I mean, just imagine if we hadn't been doing this, how old we'd all look, yeah? It would just be terrible. And then rub the hands together and then give the lower back a rub. Oh. And then nice and tall. Oh. Check your posture. Yeah, much better. We'll stand really well today. Really good posture today. Okay. Nice smooth movements as well. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in and out. Lovely. One more time. Marvellous. Make your fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and bang. Wow, well done! Fantastic! That was really good. We were almost perfect today.
Thank you very much.
We'll be even closer to perfection next week. Fantastic, well done, good job.